Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a squad from the Pac-12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back. It's King. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man wide open. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Using his legs, it's Haynes.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Tight end goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop them. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Catch hard in here over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, it's King. They'll try a pass here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball. The 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
first down here for this offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Fafita. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be... He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back in cover 2, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running back has it on a screen now. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Minimum gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finding space at the 20. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. To throw, it's Fafita. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Arizona. It was a foot race, and he won it. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looks to the left, pass caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's King. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Can he take it all the way? He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Oh, my gosh. He completely baits the quarterback here. The quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. The tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The defense showing blitz here. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch made down inside the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. The offense behind the sticks off schedule there after the first down play. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The Yellow Jackets looking to run some tempo here. On third and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And so after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the beatdown continues. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down play, though. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's King. Lets it go quickly. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here.
42, Spider.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. The offense going with the hurry up.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. They're going to run it here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31.
There are a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Ball handed off. The ball is loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Now, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. You just know that before the offense ran out onto the field with this lead, the offensive coordinator and the running back coach said, guys, hold on to the football. We cannot afford to put it on the ground. And that's exactly what they've done. And now your opponent's got a shot to get back into this game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back to pass. It's King. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Made the defense look slow that time. Kicking team on now for the extra. It's a fake PAT, looking to throw for it. He makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. We got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Running for the tackle. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Boy, what a turn of events. I'm sure the punting team's offense is thrilled to be getting back out on the field right now after they were gifted an extra possession.
The back's got it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Georgia Tech offense will take over 1st and 10.
Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there.
It's a fake. Direct snap to the up man. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Dropping back. It's King. Receiver makes the grab. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You hope you make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 3. What an awful decision to bring the football out. Great coverage there. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The back's got it on the pitch. The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 fourth down tries so far. They'll try it again here. Looking to throw. It's King. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Arizona Wildcats.